Muchachos, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream, another watch along. Apologies for the delay. Apologies that I'm cutting it so soon, but I literally got here not that long ago from work, and so I'm getting everything together, and everything has just been crazy. So the game has not started yet. They just revealed the lineups on the TV. We're gonna go over it right now, right here. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm revealing way too much of my chest here, I feel like. And we're gonna move myself a little bit over, like, oh wait, not like that. We're gonna move myself like that. So there we go. Perfect. Guys, welcome back to another live stream. Like I said, apologies for the delay, but we're here, we're ready to watch some Inter Miami. We're ready to watch some Leagues Cup action, and I'm ready. I got that kit on, I got the live stream up, we got a foot mob up so you guys can follow along. We're ready, and we got the lineup up, which we're gonna go over together. And hopefully everybody's good in the chat. I already see a lot of you in the chat already. We got Amy, we got Yayan, we got Circus, we got Mohammed in here. What's up? We got listen, everybody knows. I already talked about this already, but we already got Luis Suarez is not here. This is not news. This is not breaking news. This is not anything new to anybody. It's just a reminder that Luis Suarez is not available for the entire tournament, not just from this game. The entire tournament, Luis Suarez is going to be absent from the League Cup because of the spitting incident that happened in the League Cup final in 2025 against Seattle. But we have Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is still going to be in the team. He's going to be starting alongside Rodrigo de Paul, and Pinter is going to be the striker for today's game. Without Luis Suarez, we don't have another striker. It's just literally Lionel Messi, Pinter. You can put El Toto Silvetti up there as well, but he was put on the bench because I'm assuming because he hasn't had the best of games. He hasn't been in great form as of late. So Messi and Pinter are going to be running the line with Velasco Segovia playing as the left mid, with Casemiro, Rodrigo de Paul, and Yannick Bright kind of rotating in the midfield. Of course, RDP is going to be drifting a little bit wider, and so don't really take this too hard. Yannick Bright is most likely going to be playing centrally with Rodrigo de Paul over here on the right-hand side with Ian Frey. Caicedo gets another start at center back. Mikael, Noah Allen, and Rocco Rios Novo keeping his spot in the goalkeeping position. Zero clue who any of these guys are for San Luis. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a Leagues Cup. We're hyped for this tournament. And honestly, as Inter Miami, we need this tournament. We need this victory. We need to win this entire tournament. We are in desperate need of some silverware. The expectation from this season is to lift silverware, and the Leagues Cup could be that tournament. We don't have CONCACAF Champions Cup. We don't know how the MLS Cup is going to be. Obviously, we're going to hope for something good there, but we want to start off strong. We want to go into the postseason. We want to go into the back end of the season with some positives, with some hype, with some silverware. So hopefully the Leagues Cup tournament could be that. Hopefully we can get that. Hopefully we can get this win. Hopefully we can get this tournament, and it'll put us in a good position for the postseason. The expectation, honestly, is to win this tournament. I don't know what you guys think. I think my expectation is to win this tournament, not only because we have done so in the past, but like I said, we just need Inter Miami to win more trophies. So anytime that we see Inter Miami win trophies, that's always a positive. We got in the chat asking how I am. I appreciate it, Amy and Jayan. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Hopefully everybody in the chat, hopefully all of you guys are good. Hopefully you guys are ready to watch Inter Miami. Hopefully you guys are hyped and excited, because I am very, very excited. I got my water here. Hopefully you guys got your water. Stay hydrated, please. We got Davi in the chat. What's up, Davi? A member. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm extremely thirsty. Still upset over that final, man. It's hitting me hard a few weeks. Really? Listen. That final, the World Cup final, for me personally, has it hasn't been affecting me as much as of late. If you want me to be completely honest with you, it's been after probably the week. After a week, it's been like I've been chilling. Why? Dude, I just hate that. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna try this because this is like a little. There we go. Okay, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that. But yeah, no. After about a week, I kind of coped with it, and not that I've not been thinking about it, but like, it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay. We lost to a great team. You know, we tried our best, and at the end of the day, like, it just wasn't meant to be. Obviously, I'm very upset about it, but at the end of the day, like, I'm not losing sleep over it. I've already made many videos talking about the final, and you know, it kind of is what it is. You know what I mean? And we just kind of move on. I'm planning on making some videos, keeping up to date with some of the Argentinian players that playing in the top leagues, because Molina's recently moved to Roma. Mastantuono's confirmed his move to Fiorentina. Romero is closing in on either Inter or Atletico Madrid, probably Atletico Madrid. And Julian is really like forcing a move. Like, apparently Julian talked to Deco, and he's saying that he wants to push. He's like really trying to push this move to Barcelona, and so we don't know when that's gonna be happening, but I mean, I hope it happens for him, because he clearly is extremely unhappy at Atletico Madrid. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm trying to get that video. I'm probably gonna get that out on Friday, because tomorrow is gonna be a super hectic and busy day for me. So I'm trying to make that video on Friday, post that video on Friday for you guys, so you guys can keep up to date with everything. We're waiting for the game to start. All the players are on the pitch as of right now. This is available on Apple TV if you guys are watching from home. If you guys are watching it, along with me, which I mean is the whole point of the watch along, you guys can watch it on Apple TV. It got a little bit delayed because it's already 7:40, but it's about to start. We're about to be underway here in Miami for the first game of the League's Cup. Vamos, Inter. The referee blows his whistle, and we're on the way here in Miami. Perfect. So, like I said, I mean, like, with this lineup, it's gonna be very interesting to see Pinter up there. It's gonna be even more interesting to not see Suarez, and how this offense is going to be without Suarez. Yes, we have Lionel Messi, but Suarez has been absolutely on fire, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be pretty tough to see you know. Well, not that it's gonna be tough, but it's just gonna be interesting to see how we react without a top striker like Luis Suarez. Excuse me. You confident in the women? Oh yeah, I'm confident, because look, at the end of the day, this is Atletico de San Luis. This is not really a crazy team. Like, yeah, like, I don't know, like, this is not a crazy team. I'm not saying this is gonna be a walk in the park, right? But at the end of the day, like, we're not gonna be what's it called? Like, we shouldn't be struggling that much. I mean, like, in terms of depth, like, or in terms of injuries compared to last time, we still have a couple. Like, of course, Berterame is still recovering from that concussion. He says that he's fine, or like they're reporting that he's fine. He might be available for the next game against Monterrey. I'm not really too sure. Gonzalo Lujan should be available pretty soon, and we don't know about Tadeo Ashende yet. But we do have Ian Frey back in the lineup. He was suspended in the last time out in the MLS, but he's gonna be good for this game. We have other players like Falcon, we have Mura, we have Reguillones on the bench. So we have a lot. Our bench does feel a lot more full, and so that I'm very confident and very happy. I'm very happy about that. Let's see, what else are you guys saying? I'm hoping Alvarez to Barcelona gets the here we go. I'm hoping so too. Because obviously Julian really wants to be a Barca, and I kind of, and obviously I'm a Barca fan, so I would really like to see Julian go to Barca. Alvarez to PSG. That was a rumor way back when. but that hasn't really taken into light as San Luis is getting an attack here. They're in the box. We're only about 3 minutes in, but it gets cleared away. I've almost forgot to pay. I was talking too much about the transfers. I completely forgot about the game. And San Luis is going to score. They still have the ball, though. They're at the edge of the area. They're trying to work around into Miami. But we do a pretty good job to close them down. Doesn't look like there's a lot of people at the stadium tonight, which honestly, I don't blame them. It's 7:30 on a Wednesday. So I wouldn't expect a lot of travel. I'm sure the tickets were pretty affordable today, too. I haven't checked. The ticket prices for tonight, but I mean, for a Wednesday night Leagues Cup game, like game 1, I don't think it should be that expensive. MLS games are always delayed. This is the Leagues Cup, though. This is not MLS. This is the Leagues Cup. This is a tournament game. We have 3. So, I mean, the way it works is we have 3 games in the groups. Oh, wait, no, they changed it? What the? Oh, they changed it. Oh, that's crazy. Before it was 3, it was groups, and then you played 3 games, and then whoever had the most. Oh shit! The only thing that the Leagues Cup, I mean, I don't think they changed this rule. The only thing that they. Oh my God! Wait, Oh my God! San Luis just scored. San Luis just scored. Bro, I literally heard the commentator. The play came. Oh. The play came on the right hand side. It was just a cross. Bro. It was like a low cross near post. And Caicedo just completely fell asleep. Oh my God. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Caicedo just completely fell asleep. San Luis was able to get a cross in from the right hand side, low cross, first post, and headed it in. That's ridiculous, bro. We're 4 minutes in, and we're already down 1. Bro, what the fuck, bro? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna look this shit up on fucking Twitter, bro. See if I can pull the clip up for you guys. That's ridiculous, bro. Oh my God, bro. I don't even think they probably haven't fucking posted the clip up yet, bro. Yeah, it's too early. They don't even have the clip ready, bro. It's crazy. As soon as the clip is up and ready, I'm gonna show you guys. Goal San Luis, yeah. Is it like it's like Champions League format, kind of? Top 4 in each league advances to the quarters, and then like if you tie the game, you'll get 1 point for the tie, and then you go into a penalty shootout, and then if you win the penalty shootout, you get another point. So then you can get a possible 2 points. But Inter Miami are trying to get on the attack here. We're on the right side. We try to cross the ball into the middle, and the goalkeeper gets it with ease. 6.5 minutes in. The foot mob is delayed a bit, and it's kind of annoying. Don't know if SofaScore. Okay, SofaScore is not delayed, so we're gonna stick with SofaScore, and it gives you guys a little. It gives you guys a little map here, so we're gonna stick with this actually. I wonder if I can like. What's the 3D version? Oh, that's pretty sick actually. How do I? This is actually insane. How do I make this like? Okay, yeah, we're gonna focus on this actually. We're gonna focus on this, and then we'll go to FootMob for like lineup, so I don't have to keep changing the screen shape. But What was I saying before? Oh yeah, like the penalty thing. Yeah, like you can you can get a point of winning the penalty. So like if you tie, you go to penalties. If you win the penalty shootout, you get an extra point. So that's pretty cool too. Are you on Instagram, Matt? How can I reach you? I'm not on Instagram. Well, I do have an Instagram account, but I don't use it. I'm not active on it. I mean, what do you want to reach me for exactly? I gotta remove these ads, bro. So many ads. Anyway. But yeah, I try to be. I've tried it. Honestly, like the only reason why I'm not active on social media, like on my account, is because it's just so much. Like, it's so much like tracking YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, whatever all of the above. Like, it's just really difficult. Like, I don't even use my X. I don't even use my X for real. So it's crazy. Like I try to stay off of social media. Like the only reason why I use social media is to keep up with news and transfers and stuff like that. Leagues Cup tickets in New York is going for about $10 to $15. People aren't interested in this tournament. That's so crazy, bro. This tournament is supposed to be like pretty elite too. Like it's supposed to be just like a smaller version of the CONCACAF Champions Cup. And I say it's elite because you play against Mexican teams. But I don't know. Match link. The match, Grayson, is you can see it on Apple TV. So they made the game is available on Apple TV to watch, which I don't think was a thing before. Like before, I'm pretty sure like they would just broadcast it regularly, but I guess this year it's on Apple TV. I genuinely don't remember watching the Leagues Cup games on Apple TV before. Inter Miami should buy a new keeper, bro. It's like, yeah, but like I don't know, bro. Like who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna bring in, bro? Like genuinely, who are we gonna bring? Fucking Dibu. Honestly, we could bring Dibu, bro. Nobody wants Dibu Martinez. Can you believe that? Can anybody believe that? Literally nobody in Europe wants Dibu Martinez. I don't know if Aston Villa still want him. I mean, like he still has a contract with them, I'm pretty sure. Until God knows when. But actually, where's my phone? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up Dibu Martinez's contract because this man is what, 37 years old? And Manchester United didn't want him. Juve didn't, and like he was linked to Juve. Juve doesn't want him. So like where? Oh, the goal! Golazo! Vamos! Oh my God. Oh my gosh, dude. Casemiro passes it out wide to Noah Allen. Noah Allen with the low cross to the penalty spot. It passed through everybody. And Lionel Messi first times it into the right side of the net. And now we are leveled in Miami. Thank God. Thank God, dude. 1-1. Over 11 minutes of play. Thank God. And shout out to Noah Allen. Shout out to Casemiro with the hockey assist. Shout out to Noah Allen with a great cross to find Messi. And that's what I'm talking about. Inter Miami still have it. Velasco Segovia over to Bright. Over to Casemiro in the middle of the park. Switches over to RDP on the right side. He's going to look for the cross inside. But it's headed away. And now they're going to go on that counter attack. Don't know if he's onside though. San Luis with a counter. Ooh. That was pretty dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. Vamos, carajo, la puta madre. Oh my God, thank God, bro. Thank God, bro. Martinez is 33. Is he actually? Holy fuck. I thought he was way older than that. Diego Martinez is on the contract with Aston Villa through June 2029. So having signed a long-term contract, he earns a base salary of $7.8 million a year. So he's going to be earning. Wait, San Luis from outside. Ooh. San Luis. San Luis from downtown, bro. They took that shot from way out and they almost scored that. I just realized that this map is ahead of me, which is kind of crazy. So like this is behind. This is like a minute behind, but this is like 10 seconds ahead. So I don't even know what to follow anymore. Like San Luis are driving into the box. It gets blocked by Messi, but they still got it. He tries to dance around Messi. He does. San Luis still have the ball. On the right-hand side, Messi's guarding him. He gets by Messi. Cross-whipped into the back post. It brings it down. And Mikael blocks the shot. But you see, it already happened. It already happened on the map, bro. This shit's annoying. This has been a crazy game so far. Like, or so many moments has happened so far in just the opening 15 minutes. It's crazy. Corner kick for San Luis. Oh my gosh. I'm super thirsty. Corner kick for San Luis. Whipped in near post again. Ian Frey puts it back out for another corner. But yeah, going back to Martinez, it's like if he's on the contract till 2029 and no club wants him, like he's probably just gonna run his contract out with Aston Villa. Because I mean, if nobody wants him now, nobody's gonna want him in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So we might not even see like El Dibu transfer anywhere for the next 3 years. I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping that his connect, or not his connection, but his relationship with Aston. Oh my God, Noah Allen is down. Never mind. Okay, no, he's good. He's back up. But hopefully, Dibu's relationship with Aston Villa is not bad, so that he can continue to play with Villa for at least another season or so, until could they eventually replace him with a younger guy. But it's what's it called? We just have to see what his future is gonna be, because he could definitely go to the MLS at some point. The fuck did San Luis drink today? My my goodness. What channel you watching it on? That's different announcer than what's on Apple. No, I'm watching it on Apple, bro. I'm watching it on Apple TV. I don't know where in the world you're watching it. Like maybe the commentator's different depending on where you're watching it. I have no idea how that works, but I'm in Miami, so I have like these British guys talking. Why will Dibu come to MLS? He will be a legend. Well, he is a legend of it. Well, like he's super iconic for Aston Villa. But like I'm saying that he was trying to. We were talking about it because Dibu was trying to force a move out of Aston Villa for like 2 seasons now. He was linked to Manchester United. He thought he was gonna be in. He thought he was gonna go to Manchester United for a while. We all thought he was, and then that didn't end up happening. Then this summer he was linked to Juve, and Juve ended up saying that they didn't want him anymore. And then after that Juve deal fell through, like there's just been no interest for Dibu Martinez. Like Dibu Martinez wanted to go and like challenge himself somewhere else at a bigger club, quote unquote bigger club than Aston Villa. But now that a contract would expire in 2029, that's what I'm saying. In 3 years, he could probably make a move down here, or I don't know. I'm in Miami. Yeah, no, bro. I'm watching it on Apple TV. Like, see, I'm watching it on Apple TV. Rocco needs to be benched. I'm delayed big time. I mean, bro, like, I'm only delayed because you guys are watching it. You guys are watching this live stream, like in real time. Like the YouTube live stream has a delay. I'm not delayed. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? We had this conversation last time. I am not delayed. Like me with the game, and we're not delayed. It's the YouTube broadcast. It's the YouTube live stream. The YouTube live stream is delayed. That's natural. That's something I can't control. That's something none of us can control. I already have it on like ultra low latency and whatever else. You know what I mean? FS1 also. Oh, so they do have a broadcast? Yeah, because they were showing it before, like in the previous year. So I was surprised that I saw it on Apple TV. How's the Matt? How's your dog Rocky? He's good. I haven't got to spend time with him today because I was at work all day, and then I had to set up for the stream. But he's downstairs right now. He's eating. I think he's eating with the rest of the family. You're in Miami? Shit, yeah, that makes sense. My bad. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, because I'm delayed. Oh yeah, no, like don't apologize, bro. Because everybody's been saying it. Like in the last stream, like in the other live stream I did a couple days ago, like everybody was like, "Yo, you're mad delayed. You're mad delayed." I'm like, "Wait, but that's not me. It's not me. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. Like that. That's how it is for everybody. You know what I mean? Like even when you go to other like watch-alongs or whatever, like it's naturally going to be delayed. Like even like the chat gets delayed. Like sometimes like the chat will pop up like a lot later. Like let's say you send the chat, but I won't see it until like a minute later. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just like that's just a natural YouTube kind of thing. You know what I mean? And I have it on ultra fucking latency or whatever. But here's Messi. Messi! Ooh. Ooh, Messi, 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 Messi. La puta madre. Messi got by like two defenders. That touched, no? Didn't that touch his knee? Yo, I swear that touched someone's knee. The defender's knee. Damn, bro. Off the post, too. Damn, that was mad close. That was mad close, bro. Nah, this game has been entertaining so far. There's been a lot of back and forth in this very short amount of time. We have Mikael now dribbling up the field. But anyway, Apple TV has had the broadcast to all MLS matches and League Cup matches since 2023. Are you serious, bro? Dead ass. I don't ever remember Leagues Cup being on Apple TV. I could be crazy though, because look. Like at the same time, I was also going to all the Leagues Cup games, like physically. So I don't even remember like watching. Maybe last year in 2025, like when they traveled, I did watch it on. No, I watched it on FS1. I think. I don't remember. That's crazy though. Is Buenos Aires your native place or somewhere else in Argentina? No, it's in Buenos Aires. Like pretty much the majority of my family, like all of my family is from Buenos Aires. Um, they live in a not so not so nice area in Buenos Aires. No disrespect, but that's just the truth. And but I visited them, and I've always had a good time. I've always and like I've been there a couple times, and it's always a great time. Argentina is always a good time. Gray asks, is there a chance that Nico Paz gets to a bigger club with equally good playing time he currently gets internationally? He will have much bigger responsibility. He needs more challenging experience. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be super honest with you. Wait, hold on. We have an account. Oh my God, wait. That's a beautiful fall into the box. That's Pinter. Is that a goal? No way, that's a goal. That's a goal. Goal. Bro. Bro, I was so confused because I didn't know if it was a goal. I thought he was like offside or something. I think it's Casemiro. Oh, I think he is offside. Dude, I was so confused because this ref didn't raise his flag. No, he's offside. No, I saw the replay. No, the replay's offside. No, he's off. He's off. They didn't confirm it yet, but just based on the replay, he's offside, bro. That's a great play, though. Yeah, Davi, great control. 1000%. That was a great ball. That was a great ball from, what was it, Casemiro? And Peter brought that down great, man. They're going to check it, though. Yo, let's take it. Yo, honestly, though, as much as this is going through, like, I need to go back to FootMob because FootMob, what's it called? Because SofaScore low-key just ruined it. Like, it spoiled the goal before it even happened on my screen. I might have to switch broadcast to FS1 because there's no way that that SofaScore is telling me before the freaking thing. Yeah, it's offside. I might have to switch to FS1 low-key. Yeah, no goal. 1-1 still. Damn. Crazy. Let me see if I could find this thing. I can't even find it on FS1, bro. Yeah, no, I can't even find it on FS1. All right, now we're just gonna leave it. That's mad annoying though. It is what it is. I just didn't want SofaScore to spoil it for me, but it's like it's not as behind as FootMob. Like FootMob, it's like a whole minute behind from me. Like how I'm watching the game. Inter Miami are back though. Pinter brings it back. Is that Segovia? That's gotta be a goal. Are they checking for offside? Is he offside? Is Noah Allen offside? Was that Noah? Yeah, that was Noah. Was Noah offside, chat? Oh my God, dude. Dude, it looked so close. Like the replay went so fast too. They're checking it right now for me. That was great. Another great play though. Another great play. And this time from Noah Allen. What happened? The referee's pointing at something. Oh, is there a water break? Bruh. They got water break and Leagues Cup now? Is it a goal? Chat is saying you guys are saying it's a goal? Looks off again. Goal given, 2-1 confirmed. Is it a goal for real? Word. We're gonna play it again. Vamos! Vamos, carajo! Vamos! Fuck yeah, bro. Good shit. Let's fucking go, bro. Let's fucking go. Since when did they do hydration breaks in leagues? Like, did they do that only in Leagues Cup? That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to have a hydration break too, bro. I'm thirsty as shit. Yo, everybody drink water, bro. Everybody drink water. I gotta refill this bottle I have. I already drank my entire bottle. Drop your IG, bro, if you have it. I don't have. So I have my IG, but it's with my old name. It's like SoFlo Soccer. I haven't rebranded that yet. I don't think, at least. I don't remember. I only rebranded my Twitter. If you have Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. Which is Matt Talks Football. Like same thing. I think I have it in the description. I don't know if I have it in my description, but I have it in the description of my YouTube channel. But I don't have. I mean, you can follow my Instagram if you want, but I don't use it. Like I literally don't even open it. I don't touch it. I haven't posted on it in like a year, I want to say. I have the Twitter I use, Matt Talks Football. I rebranded my TikTok, which is also Matt Talks Football, but I barely touch TikTok also. Giant, yeah, of course I remember. Yeah, I asked you how to pronounce your name, bro. Yeah, I remember. I don't know if you heard, but the new commissioner Larry Bird wants to implement water breaks. Oh, the new commissioner Larry Bird wants to implement water breaks in MLS, and we're switching to a winter schedule. Yeah, so I mean, well, okay. For those of you, I mean, I probably should have made a video about this. I've talked about it on a live stream before for sure. I know that, but MLS is transitioning from a fall to spring schedule starting in 2027, starting next year. So we're gonna have a sprint season from January. Oh wait, hold on. We just won ball back in the attacking third. We have Pinter here on the ball with Casemiro. Casemiro finds Messi. Messi in the box. Dispossessed. Jeez. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah. So between January of 2027 and May, I think, or April. I think it's May. April and May of 2027, we're gonna have a sprint season, which is like a basically half. Like we're gonna play a very short season. There's still gonna be like an MLS Cup winner and all that. It's just gonna be like a playoff kind of bracket for a couple of months, and then we're gonna be transitioning to a fall winter schedule like 2 months later. So, because we're trying to align ourselves with the transfer market, with the world transfer market, you know what I mean? And now that we have the new commissioner, which I have to read more on because I haven't been able to read a lot about it. All I know is that they just assigned him. What was it? 2 days ago or Monday, I think. Juan, hold on. San Luis is on the ball right now. Hold on. San Luis is on the ball right now. Hold on. They're at the edge of the area. That's a handball, though, ref. That's a handball. He goes down to the box. Ref calls a pen. Ref just called a pen. The ref just called a pen. Ain't no way the ref just called a pen. The ref just called the penalty. This has to be overturned. Ain't no way this is a penalty. Ain't no way. Zero shot that this is a penalty. Zero shot. The referee was mad close, too. The referee was up and close to that play. So there's no way he fell for that. Wait, hold on. They're about to put a zoom, a close-up, Bro, they barely even, they don't even show the contact. They just show him falling. Bro, they got to give him a yellow, though. Low key. Bro, they have to give him a yellow and go the other way for simulation, bro. Oh, he's going to check the VAR. That's crazy, bro. Bro, it happened right in front of you. There's no way you thought that was a penalty in real time. Zero shot, bro. Wasn't that a Aria is a yeah, wasn't it a handball? Bro. Wait, hold on. They're showing the replay on VAR right now. Yeah, so like Ian Frey like tugs on his shirt, but like, bro, that's so soft. Look, yeah, no penalty. All right, good. No pen. All right, good shit. It's gotta be simulation though. It's gotta be simulation. It's gotta be simulation. That bro just dived, bro. Nah, he didn't do anything. That's crazy. Whatever. Whatever. No simulation, no yellow card. Doesn't make any sense, but whatever. He literally dove, bro. He literally dove on purpose to win the penalty. I don't know. That should have been a yellow, but it is what it is. What was the saying before? Fuck, I forgot. I don't even remember. That should be a yellow. I need to add that soundboard. I forgot to do that last time. I gotta add that to the soundboard. El que no salta es un inglés. De Paul is telling him that his dive was crap. Why isn't always wearing a jacket? Isn't it 80 degrees? It was raining pretty almost all day here, to be honest. Well, not all day. It was raining for the majority of the day here. It rained this morning. It rained this afternoon. There was like thunder at some point and lightning at some point in the day. So it was probably raining. Oh, Messi at the edge of the box. Messi. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, Messi had a shot. Crazy shot that got blocked. Damn, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. But yeah, it was raining in Miami for a bit. It was raining it was raining down here for a while. But it is humid as hell, so I don't know how he's wearing that jacket because I also had a jacket on today. Like I wore a jacket because it was raining and I was hot as fuck. I was really, 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 really hot. So I don't know. That man's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And he got pants on. I'm not gonna hold you. Like this guy's crazy. Not enough contact either. No BS. That's BS. No cover simulation is what. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's fucking dumb. Even if it wasn't simulation, the initial contact happens outside the box. Oh, really? I didn't even see that part. Not enough contact either. What Matt? What's your Instagram? It's SoFlo Soccer. I haven't rebranded that account yet, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't use the Instagram account. So just to let you know, I'll probably start using it again at some point when I have more time. But like, I just don't have time to run it. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't have time to be active on Instagram. I'm not even active on Twitter, you know what I mean? Or TikTok. Like I try my best, but it's very hard juggling all of those platforms. Especially, you know, cuz I also like work full time and then I'm doing I'm doing YouTube already. So, I try my best. But yeah, you can follow me there. I just don't I'm just not active. Uh just followed you. Appreciate you, John. Um Messi's having fun? No, for real, Rico. New York got flood warnings. It's gonna thunder all weekend. Ah, dead ass, bro. Bro, I used to live in New York. I was born and raised in New York. I haven't been there in like I don't know. I haven't been there in a while, to be honest. Probably since like Christmas. Yeah, I think last time I went there was Christmas. So I have to go again, probably Christmas actually. Shot from outside the box from San Luis, and it's blocked. Yeah, I haven't been. I haven't. I need to go back. I kind of miss New York, but at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of like a 50-50 thing with New York. Because at the end of the day, it's my home, and I really like it over there. But I really like it over there. But at the same time, it's like Florida's like really nice too. It's just always hot here. But I don't know. I don't know. It's like kind of. I don't know. It's 50-50. It is 50-50. San Luis is on the ball again, left hand side here. They're trying to pass it around, trying to find an open space. He thought about the cross, but didn't do it. Gonna switch it over to the right hand side. That's a good move. Who was that? Oh, he got by. Is that Pinter? Damn, Pinter is playing left center back right now. That's kind of crazy. That's fucking crazy. What a touch by the San Luis coach. TikTok banned here in India. Oh shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, Jayan, bro. Hopefully, first of all, hopefully I keep saying your name right because that's how it looks. Oh wait, hold on. San Luis is about to score right now. Oh my god, Rocco with the save. Thank God, dude. Anyway, TikTok ban here in India, bro. Honestly, like I said, Jayan, you guys should be happy that shit is banned, bro. I'm gonna be honest, and this might be a hot take, bro. When TikTok was banned in the United States for like a week, I was so happy. Like I was so excited that shit was banned, bro. I was actually really looking forward to that rule passing or that law passing. I wanted TikTok to be banned so bad. I actually deleted like when I heard that it was gonna be banned, I deleted it. Cause I'm like, yo, thank God, bro. Like I just don't want TikTok. I don't want anybody to be using TikTok. Like it's killing our brains. It's genuinely ruining our brains, bro. Like it really, really is. TikTok is ruining our brains, our attention span. It's ruining everything, especially for like young kids, like young teenagers, preteens, like adolescent. Like it's bad. It's really bad. But anyway, but no, like be happy that you guys don't have TikTok, bro. TikTok is still a thing here, and I don't use TikTok. I haven't used TikTok in probably a year. I mean, like I recently downloaded it again so I can like post some clips on TikTok, but I just don't use it. I never open the app ever. So oh my gosh. San Luis almost scored. Got deflected. It's gonna be a corner. That's crazy, bro. We're like letting, not that we're letting, but I feel like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you though. I don't know if that was Caicedo's fault because he came way out of position to try to stop that winger. That's kind of scary. I think Caicedo has to be a little more disciplined and kind of hold his spot because he came way out of position and went all the way to the right side just to stop that cross from coming in when he could have just stayed there and marked the guy that was coming into the middle. You should let me know when we can link up. Hey, for sure. At least you didn't have to deal with the 25 inches of snow we got last winter. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think I went I don't remember actually when I went to New York. I think I went before the winter. No, I think it was after the winter snow. Like after the snowstorm hit, I think. I don't remember now. But I remember there was a point in time. No, that was just now, right? In January, February? Because I remember there was a point, I think it was this year in like February, where it was just snow everywhere across the country. And even in Florida, it snowed in like certain parts in the north, but where I'm from, like where I live, it was just mad cold. Like it was like 30 degrees outside, which never happens down here. It never goes below like 70 degrees in Florida, in South Florida. We have Noah Allen with the low cross. Oh, Noah Allen with the low cross. But it's cleared away, but we still got it. 42nd minute. Telasco Segovia. Ah, okay. We playing this no now. Hold on. We still got it. Ian Frey on the right. Cut it back. Nice. Casemiro to RDP. Okay, now we're just slowing it down. Now we're slowing it down. But yeah, in February, it was like mad. It was mad cold everywhere. I deleted TikTok within a week. Never liked it. I hate, bro. Richard, good for you, bro, because everybody's on TikTok, bro. And I'm not saying like I'm not coming at people for using TikTok. This is a whole, bro. I can go on a whole tangent about TikTok. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not hating people. Listen, I'm not hating people that use TikTok, because TikTok and social media in general, like Instagram Reels or whatever, YouTube Shorts, whatever, it's like a proper like entertainment place. Like it's a place of entertainment. Like people actually post good content on there. Like I see people post good content, but the thing is, what's so bad about TikTok? It's not the fact that the content is short or whatever. The problem with TikTok is the fact that there's so much like AI bullshit. Like there's so much like brain rot, and there's so much like just literally there's so much like horrible shit to watch that people watch. And it's so much easier to watch because you just scroll and scroll and scroll, and it's bad. Messi's about to score. Messi's about to score. Vamos la concha tu hermana. Lionel Messi is back. Messi is back. After 2 weeks of no football coming from the World Cup, he played his first game back on Saturday off the bench. This is his first start back, and he scores a great goal. His second of the game. Exactly 30 minutes apart. And it's another assist from Noah Allen. Is that 2 assists for Noah? That's 3 assists from Noah Allen. 3 assists from Noah Allen. Are you serious? What a play, dude. What a play, bro. Oh my God. That's crazy. I'm going to see if I can find that clip so I could show you guys. That is ridiculous. Okay, hold on. This is Messi's first goal. This shit has been crazy, bro. Nice ball that one. That's a great goal. I'm going to see if I can find this second goal for you guys. But hold on. DePaul is coming back. DePaul. Ooh. Yeah, that was a bad pass from DePaul. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm trying to say. Oh, I guess I'll find it at the half because we're about to be at halftime and then we can look at the goal then. But dude, 2 goals from Messi. 3 assists from Noah Allen. Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. How many people say Messi is washed? Messi is the greatest of all time? No, for real, Amy. Messi is about to carry Miami to another Leagues Cup and MLS win. I really hope so. What a finish. Absolutely, bro. Insane finish. I'm learning a bit of Spanish. Me llamo Jushan. Huh? Jayanth. In Spanish, you would be Shashanth. Oh, no, Joshanth. Or Jashanth. In Spanish, like in Argentinian Spanish, your name would be Jashanth. or Khashant. Messi could have got a hat trick for real. Messi matching to 100 goals. Really? Messi could have easily continued to compete in Europe in top leagues. Oh, 100%. Oh, 1,000%, bro. 1,000% this man could still be playing in Europe. It's crazy. Even in the World Cup, bro. That man, it's insane how Messi had his best ever World Cup at the age of 39 years old, 38 years old, 39. He had his best World Cup ever at 39. That's insane to say, dude. This man, and he won the World Cup 4 years ago. And this was his best World Cup. It's crazy. Statistically, this was his best World Cup. Like Julian is Julian. Yeah, like Julian is Julian. Yeah. So you would be Hushan or Hashan. Can I call you Hashan? So you could be. It sounds more Argentinian. Noah Allen is having a masterclass as Aria. Yeah, bro. He's doing crazy. I think I have to get a Noah Allen jersey. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dylan Gross, Noah being Noah we need. Yes, bro. Noah Allen, I'm telling you guys, bro. Noah Allen has, over the last year maybe, and maybe the 2 years, has really, really stepped up. Especially since Jordi Alba left. And I feel like this man doesn't get enough praise. This guy is from Pembroke Pines, bro. You guys don't know where that... I know most of you who don't live in Miami, don't live in Florida, know where that is. Bro, that's fucking 20 minutes from... Bro, like, Noah is like my neighbor. Noah Allen is literally my neighbor, bro. And this man has really, like, matured and stepped up to this team. He's captained this team before. Like, it's insane. Noah Allen is really a legend. And I feel like a lot of people just don't give him the respect that he deserves. A lot of people were hating Noah Allen last year, bro. A lot of people were really hating on Noah last year. Even at the beginning of this year, people were hating on Noah Allen. And I never did, bro. I'm telling you, I never did. I don't... You can go back to any live stream I talk about, any video that I talk about. I've never once bashed Noah Allen. Never. Never once. Not even when he wasn't playing that well as a backup to Jordi. Like before he started playing center back. Hold on. My dog's here. Hold on. Everybody say hi to Rocky. Rocky, say hi. Oh, he's so tired. Rocky. Say hi. Hold on. Say hi, Rocky. He's so tired. Everybody, this is Rocky. He has clearly been hard at work. But yeah. Okay, this is the last player that I have. We have Telasco Segovia Messi. Messi at the edge of the box. Messi with another shot! Oh my god, it gets blocked. It gets saved. Again, Messi could have had the hat trick. Oh, you Messi. Messi's on fire, bro. Oh my god. Messi's going crazy. Noah's going crazy. Casemiro's playing a better game. I'm not gonna lie. We just feel more involved. We're just more active. We're just kind of... It's way better than the Columbus game. Columbus game, we were very dead. Very, 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 very dead. Messi whips it in. Header in! Oh! Mikael! Vamos la puta madre. Vamos la puta madre. Mikael. Nice. Over like 3 people too. Hold on, let me get a better view at this. Mikael, qué bueno. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Great header. Great header and great service. Great delivery from Lionel Messi. And I think we're going to go into the half with that. Yes, we are. Halftime, 4-1 Inter Miami going into the half. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff, muchachos. I can't believe it. Here, we're gonna do one thing here, actually. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Hold on. And then we're gonna go back here. Hold on. I'm gonna try something so we can like have some sort of actually wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. Actually, give me 1 second. Brother. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Wait. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do... I know this is gonna look weird. I know. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. Okay, why does my face look like that, though? There we go. Okay, we're doing that. Perfect. 4-1 Inter Miami. We're gonna mute this stream, and then I'm gonna do two things. We're gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna refill water, and then we're gonna come back. But just to get things started, fantastic half from Inter Miami. A completely different team from what we saw last time against Columbus. And what has been so amazing, honestly, so far, I think it's the fact, like, we're just playing a lot better. Obviously, Noah Allen is having the game of his life with 3 assists, right? I think players like Casemiro has been a little bit more solid. Segovia is looking decent. He obviously has a goal as well. There's only slow performances from Caicedo. I think I would kind of hold him responsible for conceding the first goal. I mean, Pinter's not really. I mean, like, Pinter's having a kind of a slow game. I mean, like, he had that one good control early on, but honestly, like, I can't really talk bad on this team. Like, this has been a really positive first half. Let's look at the statistics actually a little bit. If we look at the statistics, we have here. Let me move this over here and then do this. If we look at the statistics here, okay, we have 7 total shots, 5 on target. So out of 4 goals that we scored, 5 of them were on target. They had 8 shots, 3 on target. They had 16 touches in our play. I think that has been probably, and this has happened, I think, mainly in the beginning of the half. We had 2 big chances created. They had the one, which is the goal. We have a 90% accurate pass accuracy. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Nothing. Let's look at ratings. Let's look at ratings here. Messi with the 9.2 with 2 goals and an assist. Pinter with the 6.5. Segovia with the 7.9 and a goal. Casemiro 7.3. Bright 7.1. Depol 6.5, which is fair. Frey as well. Like, this is fair. Having them at the 6s, I think it's fair. Everybody else seems pretty good. Mikael is obviously, his rating is boosted because he just scored now. And then Rocco, I mean, there's nothing really to really say for Rocco because he's not really doing much. How many he probably has like 2 saves, I think. He has 1 save inside the box. He has 2 total saves. So, nothing really crazy from that. But listen, 2 seconds. Let me refill my water bottle. You guys also refill your water bottles too. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated. And then we're gonna keep talking about the game and I'll give you guys my thoughts. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this screen up just for now, just in case the game does start. So we'll put this for now. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put some. We're gonna put some music in the background until I get back. Okay. All right, we're back. We got more water, bathroom break, and now we're going to talk about the game. And then we'll talk about anything else that you guys want. But honestly, like I said, everything here, I'm going to sit down for this one because I've been standing for 45 minutes. But listen. Oh. Listen, I think the main takeaway that we have to get, that we have to take from all of this, really, is the fact that Lionel Messi is just the greatest of all time. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like, Lionel Messi is just the greatest of all time. Because you can't sit here and argue with me, right? Like, you can't sit here and argue with me that... Here, I'm gonna move my camera a little bit. You can't sit here and argue with me that Lionel Messi, at his age, what he's been doing, after not playing football for 2 weeks, which at the professional level is a decent amount of time. 39 years old. This man has reached back-to-back World Cup finals. This man has won everything you could possibly imagine. He comes back to Miami. Played 30 minutes in his first game a couple of days ago. On Saturday. And now he's back in Leagues Cup action as a starter. And has 2 goals and an assist. Like, this man still cares, bro. Like, this man is still doing it. Like, he could just not care. He could just not care. He doesn't even have to run. He could just walk around, pass the ball a couple of times, try to feed the younger guys. But no, bro. This guy, it's crazy. Like, we're missing Luis Suarez. Like, Luis Suarez, for those of you who don't understand the significance of losing Luis Suarez for this tournament, it's pretty significant. Because Luis Suarez has been on fire. On fire this year. Absolutely on fire. Just going to his stats. I'm gonna go to his stats. Just in the Leagues Cup, or just in the MLS alone here. I'm gonna pull it up on SofaScore really quickly. Just in the Leagues Cup alone. Here, how do I get here? Let me do this. Let me do this. Like that. Just in the Leagues Cup alone, this man here, season, if I go to season, he has 10 goals. No, that's not what I want. Career. Here we go. This season, he's played 15 games, including 1 in CONCACAF Champions Cup. Has 10 goals. So let's just not even include this CONCACAF Champions Cup game. He has 14 games played, 10 goals and 2 assists. And if we go game by game, this man has scored in the last 1, 2, 3, 4. In the last 4 games, he scored 7 goals in the last 4 games that he's played. Look at the ratings that this guy's had. It's since April. Since April 22nd against Salt Lake, this guy has just been in the green, bro. 7 and up in ratings. The significance of losing a player like Luis Suarez for this tournament is massive because he's been on fire for us, especially, like I said, in the last month or so. Or last month. It's like 2 weeks. Let's just say 3 weeks. I mean, even since May, even since against Philadelphia, he scored a hat trick against Philadelphia in May. He's been insane. And for him, also at 39 years old, to not be... But it's like, it's crazy. Luis Suarez can't play. All right, Messi's going to score the goal. It's insane. It's just insane what this team really has, bro. Please, Messi, go for the hat trick. Don't want you to turn into KDB. Messi being the GOAT is why 14 and 26 finals hurt so much. I'm grateful for 2022, but he should have won at least those two. I could definitely for 2014. 2014 was an absolute robbery, bro, and I will forever die on that hill, bro. No Suarez, no problem. Absolutely not, dude. At least for this game. I mean, like, to be fair, listen. At the end of the day, listen. And with all due respect to San Luis, right? With all due respect to them, they're not a good team. Like, this is not a top tier Mexican side. So getting a win like this and getting in, Messi popping off like this, not that it's still not impressive, right? Like, because it obviously is, but like at the same time, like, this is a very mid-tier Mexican side. So it's not like we're facing against the best of the best. The true test for Inter Miami and for Lionel Messi and RDP and Casemiro, the true test is going to be this Saturday against Monterrey, the rematch against Monterrey. We have not won against Monterrey. We have played Monterrey twice in our history, and I'm pretty sure we've lost both times. I don't think we tied one of them. I'm pretty sure we've lost, but yes, we have. Look, we out of the 2 times we've played Monterrey, we've lost both times. One was both of them in 2024, obviously, because it was a 2-legged fixture. And Messi was here. Oh no, Messi wasn't here. Suarez was here, at least for the first game. And for this game, was Messi in this game? I think he was. He was in this game. Messi was here. He got an assist. We saw Diego Gomez. We saw Busi. We had Gressel, Freire, Aviles, Allen, and Alba, and Chelo, and fucking Drake Callender. God damn, dude. The way that this team has changed over the last 2 years is crazy. Yannick Bright was injured, but he wasn't getting any game time. Berterame got a goal and an assist. So Berterame, obviously, I should have mentioned that earlier. Berterame, I don't think he's going to be playing against Monterrey, but he could be playing against his former team, which would be insane. Genuinely insane. Brasca, yeah, he plays for Austin now. That's kind of crazy also. So yeah, that Monterrey game is going to be, that's going to be a tough test for sure. Tough test for sure. Yalla app isn't working. Where are you watching it, bro? I'm watching it on Apple TV, bro. I don't know where you're watching it from, but if you're in the United States, you can also watch it on Fox for free. You can watch it on FS1. Mike V, what's up, Mike V? Mike V, 1-time, 2-time. Rocco is the GOAT. Rocco has not done anything. Matt, they say Messi has watched. He scored 2 goals. Yeah, no, I know, bro. It's crazy. We got robbed in 20. Yeah, 40 years old, still the best player in the world. That's what I'm saying, bro. Can you show the second goal of Messi? Yes, absolutely. I might get copyrighted for it, but I mean, it kind of is what it is. I'm gonna see if the clip is online. Yes, it is. I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. Give me 1 second. My dog is at the door again. Come on, Rocky. Go up. There's Rocky again. Rocky. Say hi, Rocky. Say hi. Hello, Rocky. He can't wait to go to bed. Also, I have this blanket. I watched the Spider-Man movie yesterday. I watched the Spider-Man movie. This blanket, I was... When did Spider-Man 2 come out? This blanket I got, my mom or dad, somebody gave it to me on the release of Spider-Man 2. Like, Spider-Man 2 was coming out that year, I think. Yeah, it was that year. Spider-Man 2 was coming out that year, and they gave me this blanket, and I've had it ever since. Like, I was in, like, elementary school. And on the bottom, it says Spider-Man 2. Oh, it's backwards, but you know what I mean? It's... Spider-Man 2. You guys see it? Yeah. It's fucking sick. I love this blanket. We found it recently. But anyway. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, the clip. Let me show you guys the clip. Clip. Let's pull it up right here. And then the game already started, but we're gonna watch the clip right now. Yeah, we're gonna start from the beginning. Dude, so it started off here with Bright, then to Messi, then to Noah. Noah finds Messi, and he just blasts that shit at the top, bro. It's crazy. I'm not gonna show more because, like I said, I might get copyrighted, so I don't want to show too much. But it's a great goal, dude. Fantastic goal. Yeah, we're gonna go back. The game has started. Let's go back. Okay. Boca won. Oh shoot, I forgot Boca was playing. They finished already? Boca finished? Oh wow, that's crazy. I didn't even realize they. What time did they play? How did Paredes do? He got a 7.5. Paredes got a 7.5 here. Let's look it up right here real quick. So you guys can see too. Yeah. Boca, Estudiantes. Yeah, 7.5. He came off in the 75th minute. Look at that heat map, bro. He had the most touches, 106. Vamos, Paredes, todavía. Let's see who else played. Zenon, Delgado. How did Delgado do? He had a 7. Is Delgado with a 7? Milton Delgado with a 7.9, eh? Aranda with a 7.2. Tomas Aranda. We have Lionel Flores. These guys got a lot of young players. And De Lolo as well, 22 years old, 7.6. Good stuff. Good stuff from the lads here. Damn, bro, I keep forgetting Figal, bro. Figal is crazy. For those of you OGs, Figal played for Inter Miami for a while, back when we were ass. He was such a troublemaker, bro. He was so bad. Well, the whole team was bad at the time. The whole team was bad at the time. Who else was playing? It was Tigre contra Belgrano. It's going on right now in the Clausura. How does the table look? Yeah. Yeah, Racing are not good, bro. We have been so poor, bro. Like we have sold all of our good players. It's crazy, bro. Like genuinely, like look at all of the players we sold. We sold. Let's go to out. We sold Suculini. Jesus. We sold Suculini. Gabriel Rojas. A ver, who else? Juan Nardoni was the biggest loss, bro. Us selling Juan Nardoni to Gremio was insane. I mean, like, I get it because, like, it's a lot of money. At the end of the day, here, you guys can't see the fee there. There you go. 7.7 million we sold this guy. Insane. Vieto, we let him go on a free. A lot of loans earlier in the year, like, and coming in, we got nobody. Like, we didn't bring anybody. This summer, like, look at this summer we didn't bring nobody, bro. It's stupid. Super stupid. Oh shoot. Yo, San Luis with the banger. Wait, hold on. Yo, I got too distracted talking about Argentinian football, bro. Hold on. Yo, what is this camera angle? What the hell are you showing me right now? Yo, what a banger, bro. Oh my God. San Luis. What a goal. Holy shit, dude. You see that the way that curved? That's a crazy goal. I gotta show my respect on that. That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy goal to concede. Like, I'm not even, you can't even be mad at that, bro. You cannot even be mad at that. Inter Miami's gonna blow the lead, bro. Don't even say that, bro. Bro, don't even say, bro. If Inter Miami blow the lead right now, we're never doing a watch long ever again. There's ain't no way up 4-1 at the half you're gonna blow this lead. Ain't no way, bro. Mike Fares. Sorry, Matt. No, bro. What a curve. Yeah, Rico. Goal. That's crazy, bro. Davey says we made Campas look too good, bro. That guy plays football like like it's a comedy skit. Send RDP back to Rossi, says Rico. Oh shit, River is so ass, bro. But I haven't watched the River Plate game at all. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But where are they right now? Oh, oof. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That hurts to be a River Plate fan. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. They lost to Barraca Central. Oh my God, bro. Gimnasia de la Plata, Rosario Central. Well, Rosario Central is different. That's crazy. They lost to Aldo. Wait, they lost to Aldo Civi. That is wild, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I did not even I was not paying any attention to River Plate. Only to Boca and to Racing, obviously. Boca because the majority of my family are Boca fans. That's crazy. That's so insane. Boca they're 1-1. They're not doing it's not like nothing crazy. But it's so insane too because River Plate has so many good players. They have Colidio. This guy's supposed to be damn, he's 26. I thought he was younger than that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Colidio, Galvan, Martinez Cuarta, Acuna, Molina. They have so many good players. World Cup champions. They have World Cup winners, and they just can't win a game. It's crazy. Caicedo's not playing well. He's not. He I don't know if he's nervous. He could be nervous, but you gotta I'm not being too critical on Caicedo because this is his second ever professional game ever. For any first team. Not just for Inter Miami or anything like that. Even in Ecuador, he didn't play a professional game. This is his first professional, or this is his second now professional game ever. So he's gonna make a lot of mistakes. He's gonna go through this learning curve. He's only 18 years old. I wouldn't be surprised if Inter Miami eventually ends up signing him permanently. Yeah, no, he's not having the best game. He was responsible for the first goal. At least I put the responsibility on him for that first goal. Look, he's gonna bite right now. Look, he's biting. That's bad. That's a bad mistake again from Caicedo. I saw that coming from a mile away. I don't know if anybody caught that. But you could tell from his eyes, bro, the way that the ball moved and the way that Caicedo's eyes was looking at the play, that he was gonna bite and he was gonna press that forward, and he left so much space behind. Well, not so much space. He left space behind him. And he was able to, and then the San Luis player was able to get a ball behind the defender behind him, and then luckily Mikael was there to kind of cover that area. But Caicedo has to kind of control himself. He has to be a little bit more disciplined, but that's something that he's gonna have to learn over time. Look, now he's playing a sweeper right now, which is not gonna end well, I don't think. Him and Mikael have to switch responsibilities. Mikael can't push forward. Look, even right now, he's pushing up. Even now, he's man-marking this. What are you... Oh, my God. I wonder if that's the instruction that Hoyos is giving him. What a tackle... Yeah, no, the Mikael tackle, great tackle. It was a great... it was a great recovery tackle because if If Mikael didn't get that off, that was all on Caicedo. That was all on Caicedo. We need. Wait, hey Matt, how are you doing? Wait, Matt, how are you going to feel when Messi retires? I don't even want to think about that, bro. Amy, I love you, but like, I don't even want to think about the fact of Messi retiring at this point because it could be happening. Oh, that's a shot from San Luis, and it goes wide. I think not. Obviously, I'm gonna feel sad. We're gonna have a whole. I'm gonna make a whole video about it, most likely, and most likely a live stream. But I'm gonna be super, super insanely depressed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Messi has been my entire life. Like I've never known football without Messi. Like I remember like being like 4 years old or 5 years old and watching Messi play. Like when I first started playing football, it was because of Lionel Messi. Like and like biggest inspiration, bro. Like he was like, especially at the time. Like at the time when I was a kid, growing up where I did, there wasn't any Argentinian people, so I was the only one. And when I would tell people where I was from, and I say Argentina, they're like, "What's that? Like, where is that?" And I'm like, "It's in South America. It's like next to Brazil." And they're like, "Oh, Brazil. I know Brazil." And so, like, I feel like at the time, at least to little kids, right, and even some adults, nobody knew where Argentina was. Like, yeah, we had a lot of players like Maradona and Batistuta and whoever. Um, Riquelme, Palermo, Gago, Verón, Ayala, whoever. Like, we had a lot of good players, but just nobody knew. But you only knew if you followed the game. But like to the common person, nobody knew where Argentina was on the map. And then came Lionel Messi. And then Lionel Messi took the world by storm. Like everybody knew him. Even people that didn't follow soccer knew who Lionel Messi was. Like people just like the name was just very catchy for people to recognize. And then like once everybody discovered Messi pretty much, by the time I was in like middle school or elementary school or whatever, like I think elementary school, like then they were like, "Oh yeah, Messi's from Argentina," and then they got to know. So like it gave me more confidence in myself in being Argentinian because it's not that I wasn't it's not that I was embarrassed about being Argentinian, but like it just felt like I just felt like I never belonged. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's from Puerto Rico, everybody's from DR, everybody's from Mexico, from India, from China, from Italy, from Albania, from Korea, from wherever, El Salvador, from Honduras. Like we had a lot of those kinds of people where I live, where I grew up. So and then finding out that people knew about Argentina because of Messi, it gave me a lot of confidence in myself about and made me even more proud to be Argentinian at the time as a kid. Now I'm not proud because of Messi. I'm proud, like, you know, as you get older, you learn to be always to be proud of where you come from and to be proud of your heritage. And I've learned that obviously a long time ago, but at the time it definitely helped, and it definitely helped with football too. What's your date of birth? I was born in February of 2001. So I'm 25 years old. Argentina is a massive country. How do people not know? How can people not know where it is? Well, you have to understand, like, at the time, it's before like social media was a big thing. Soccer wasn't popular in the country, in the United States, and people didn't really know what Argentina was unless you were a history, like unless you knew your history, you knew your geography, or you knew about the sport. Because Argentina wasn't really popping off at the time. This is like, you know, the 80s was when Argentina was kind of big. But then in the 2000s, like my generation of people, like my kid, like the kids my age, like they had no reason to know what Argentina was, except for Messi. You know what I mean? Um, Obviously everybody knows now because of Messi and because of other things and because of social media and hyping it up and whatnot. So, and I'll be forever grateful for that because I feel like there's more eyes on my country now than ever before. I feel like I don't know, like to the average person. I mean, not on a footballistic standpoint. On a footballistic standpoint, we were always heavily watched. To be fair, most Argentinians in the New York area are in Queens and New Jersey. Not many people in Westchester and the Bronx. Yeah, I was born and raised in the Bronx. And there were not anybody there. There was a lot of Argentinians in New Jersey. I actually I went to New Jersey for like a school, like an Argentina school for a while, for a couple of years, I think. So I met a bunch of Argentinians in Jersey, but there was nobody in the Bronx. Nobody was in the Bronx from Argentina. Like I was like the only one, bro. I was the only one. At least that's what it felt like. You know what I mean? It was me, and then I had a cousin. I had a cousin who born in Argentina, moved to the Bronx, I still lives in the Bronx, and it was just like us, pretty much. We're also half Italian, or at least my family. I'm half Italian, so like I was able to kind of relate the Argentinian. Hold on, we got Messi at the edge of the area here. He passes off to Salvetti. Salvetti, he's dancing, he's grooving, he's weaving, he's going back and forth, he's getting held down. He passes it back to Noah Allen. Into Messi. Messi, ooh, he's going to get dispossessed. Yeah, he's going to get dispossessed. Loses the ball. And that's going to be a foul. Okay. But yeah. I am a geography nerd, and each and every country in the world, along with and every country in the world. That's so cool, dude. I had to learn geography in school, and I was pretty good at it. I couldn't memorize I had to memorize the African nations for a test and their capitals, but I can't tell you like now. I think I could recognize a bunch of flags, but we should do a game. Maybe one day on stream we should do like a game and like test our knowledge on flags, because I find that stuff pretty cool. I think it's important to know your geography. To know where countries are, what countries look like, because you don't have to have like an exact. You don't have to know exactly. Like if I told you where Somalia is and you can't point it out, like that's okay. But you should be able to know what continent it's from, or like if, like you know what I mean. Like I feel like people should know that part at least. But you'd be surprised, a lot of people just don't know where any country is. Let's go Argentina. Hey man, I started watching in 2024 and he helped so much in my life. That's amazing, Amy. Amor para mi bandera y por mi tierra santa. Love it. I love it, Jayan. Hashan. Thank you, Hashan. Vamos, Argentina, carajo. That isn't the case now. There are more Argentinians here, but mainly still in New Jersey and Elmhurst more especially. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't lived there in a while. I don't know what the demographic is now in the Bronx or in general over there. I'm gonna be so honest, because when I grew up there, like 10 years ago, like I moved out of there 10 years ago, it was full of. I just realized I don't have the screen shared. When I grew up there, it was just a bunch of. It was Dominican people. It was Puerto Ricans. It was Mexicans, Albanians, Italians, and then you would have like the mixture of Hispanic people, like here and there. Like you'll have like the occasional Venezuelan people. You will have the occasional, like I don't know, or Jamaicans. Like there were a couple of Jamaicans that I knew. A lot of African people, like from Ghana, from I'm trying to think of where else they could be from. Who have I met from Africa? I know I've met some Ghanaians for sure. There were some not Haitians, but there were a lot of Caribbean people from the Caribbean in my high school, but I can't remember what exact islands. Um, I don't think I've met anybody else actually from Africa except for Ghana. Nigeria. I mean, yeah, and I'm sure I've met someone from Nigeria, but I just can't think of a face right now. Like I'm trying to think of people that I've met from Africa, but I don't remember any. The only vivid one is Ghana, because I remember specifically there was a Ghanaian girl in my class, and she had like Ghanaian parents. Ooh, San Luis. Ooh, San Luis almost scored a third. Holy shit. San Luis has been popping off in this second half. Ah, dude, if there was a little more curve on that shot, that was in. Oh my gosh. That's a great opportunity for San Luis. We did make a couple of changes, right? Silvetti came in for Hupinter, yeah. And then who else came in? Oh, Mura came in for who? For De Paul. That's crazy. I didn't even check that out. Dude, this looks like the brother of the other Lorente. You guys know what I'm talking about? This guy looks like the brother of this one. Or am I bugging? Or maybe is that racist? Is that low key racist? That's gotta be racist, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's gotta be racist. Just be... No, what's the other guy that I'm thinking about, bro? Is it Morata? I think it's Morata I'm thinking about. He kind of looks like Morata. Oh, that's funny. It's pouring rain. Oh shit. Yeah. No, that just popped up on my screen. Match delayed due to weather conditions. All right, that's great. That's great, muchachos. We love it. Listen, it's gonna be a crazy couple of it's gonna be a crazy couple of games, guys. Because for those of you who are not from Miami, who are not from South Florida, or just in Florida in general, we are in what is called hurricane season, which essentially means that it's going to be raining all the time. Rain is going to be it's constant. It's just going to be constant rain, constant thunderstorms. This is not abnormal. Like this is extremely normal what's going on. This is going to happen all for the rest of the year, unfortunately. And that's going to really affect how I work too. Because if you guys don't know, I work in sports, like I work in athletics. And I obviously have to work outside because it's soccer season. And I'm also a ref. So that's gonna really suck. That's gonna really suck. That's gonna really suck. So hate watch Orlando. Yeah, you know what? Let's switch it over to Orlando. Let's hate watch Orlando real quick. What's the score for the Orlando game right now? Oh, it's 0-0. All right, we're hate watching Orlando. We're hate watching Orlando right now. All right. Is he gonna give me a heat map or not, bro? Bro. Yeah, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna pull up a heat map for you guys. Let's look up Leagues Cup. Here we go. Oh, LAFC plays later today as well. Nashville are playing. We got a couple of games going on actually. This one's Dallas. We have Nashville playing against Leon. Toluca Seattle is going to be happening later. LAFC against Guadalajara. That's going to be a crazy game. Let's look at this thing if it actually pops up. Well, I guess not. Dude, fuck us. I'm trying to get a fucking... What does the guy got to do to get a play-by-play going? Nah, whatever. We're just going to stick with this. We're just going to stick with this. What else are you guys saying? It's 3 a.m. for me. I can't stand this delay. Oh, dude, Bangus, I feel so bad, bro. I feel bad for you guys who have to live or who are watching from like the other side of the continent or the other side of the world, and you guys actually wake up or stay up to watch these matches. It's insane commitment for you guys. I have to applaud you guys for real. The commitment from you guys is ridiculous to watch a team from across the world. Have to give you guys huge props, man. You should try to give a job with Inter Miami. Well, fun fact, I did work for Inter Miami, technically, for a while. I wasn't, like, with Inter Miami, I wasn't, like, working... I mean, like, I was, but I wasn't, if that makes sense. I don't know, like, because I worked for them, but it didn't feel like I worked for them. It felt like I worked for the stadium itself. You know what I mean? Like, I worked for, like, Chase Stadium, let's just say. But with that, like, you worked for Inter Miami. So, like, I was a referee liaison, and that was more volunteer work, kind of. I was a locker room assistant. So I worked in the locker rooms for the Gold Cup as well. So I worked the 2021 Gold Cup, which was a lot of fun. Like the group, not the group stage, but the early knockout rounds. I was able to work. It was like Guatemala and like Haiti and stuff like that, or like I don't know, whoever else. What else did I do? I was a ball boy. I was the ball boy coordinator at some point. I did media for Inter Miami at some point, like as a volunteer. Like before Messi, like they would just allow media to go and like you can submit your photos to their media department and like stuff like that. So like I did that on like a volunteer basis. But it wasn't like nothing official with them. Like I didn't have a connection or partnership with them at the time. It was just like, you know what I mean? What else did I do? I did, yeah, but I basically worked for Inter Miami. I worked for their team store. I tried getting a full-time job with them, but I just been getting very unlucky. It's very difficult. You really have to know somebody. Like it's very difficult. It's very competitive, and I don't blame the fact that I don't work at Inter Miami. I feel like maybe I'm just not there yet. Maybe I just have to gain more experience. I knew people, or I know people currently that work for professional sports teams, and they got it like right out of college, or like they got an internship while they were in college, and they were able to transition. And so it was like super lucky on them, but they really deserved it. They're very awesome people and very amazing people. And what's it called? But like everybody's path is different, and that's something that I've realized. And so even though I've worked for Inter Miami, I've worked for the Dolphins, I've worked for the Marlins on a part-time basis. Like the Miami Marlins is a baseball team here. For those of you who don't know, the Dolphins is the professional football team here. I tried applying to Orlando to work for Orlando SC. I tried applying to work for the Red Bulls and NYCFC. Cincinnati was another one I tried applying for. I think Nashville. I don't remember actually. San Diego. I played for San Diego when they were new, like when they were just coming, like when they were about to be like a new club. I was applying to jobs there because like they were obviously looking for people. And so yeah, I tried and I never got it. I never got any offers, or like I never got any acceptances. I did manage to work for the Club World Cup last summer. I think I told you guys that. So this year I didn't. I decided not to work for the World Cup. Like I didn't want to be a volunteer for the World Cup this year. They wanted to give me uh like a leadership role, which was like which I didn't mind, but like I didn't want it because it was free. Like you know what I mean? Like I wasn't getting paid to do it, and I didn't want more responsibility and not get paid. Like you know what I mean? Like I didn't mind volunteering for the World Cup because it's the World Cup. Like I would love to just be there and just help out, but I did not want added responsibility, if that made sense. So I forgot exactly what the role was going to be, but it was something that I did not sign up for because like they give you the option to like as a preference. They're like, "Oh, hey, what do you want to work in, what department do you want to work for?" And I chose like my three departments I want to work for. And they didn't give me any of them and gave me something random. And he's like, "Oh, hey, we're not going to give you anything that you asked for, but if you want a leadership role." Oh shit, wait. Orlando Griezmann just scored. Griezmann. You used to call me on my cell phone. Later when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Later when you need my love. I know when the hell I bling. I need that as a fucking soundboard, bro. Griezmann. Goal digger. I can't be mad at it, bro. I can't be mad at it. Like, yeah, like we hate Orlando, bro, but I really like Griezmann. Oh, that's crazy. Like, yeah, I'm kind of mad that Orlando's winning, but like, I'm happy that Griezmann scored. I'm not gonna lie to you. Man, I want to try yerba mate, but I can't find it here in India. Yeah, dude, that shit is hard to find. Um, I'm, I don't know where you would be able to get it over there. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Here, they sell it anywhere. So the game is canceled? No, the game is just on delay. We don't know how long it's gonna take. It's gonna be at least a 30-minute delay, most likely, especially if there's lightning in the area. Ball coordinator is something I didn't know was a role. Yeah, like ball coordinator was basically just like me being in charge of the ball boys. So like all the ball boys were basically any ball boy, like anywhere. Like in order for you to be a ball boy, the ball boys are basically academy players for that team. So all the ball boys for Inter Miami play for the Inter Miami Academy. And so um I was just the coordinator of the ball boys. Like I just made sure that everybody was in the right spot. I gave each of them like balls to put on the stands, made sure that they didn't get in trouble or like talk to the players or anything like that. I had to make sure that they didn't pass the ball to the players because there's a rule where the the ball boy can't pass you the ball like with their feet or their hands. They just have to leave the ball on the floor and the player has to come over and pick it up. Um so yeah, I did that for a little bit. I did that a couple of times. It wasn't like a full time or part time thing. It was just kind of like a contract kind of thing where they would just call me when they needed me, situation. And that was with all the times I worked with Inter Miami. It's just like a contract thing. It's like whenever they need you, they'll call you. Um, let's see what else you guys are saying. I know you guys are commenting a lot, and I appreciate it. And I apologize if I'm missing your comments. Um, Midfield needs to lock in after the rain, says Pepto. Yeah, for sure, for real though. Right now, I'm just watching Orlando until this game like decides to fucking continue. I'm gonna go back to the game and see if it's like still delayed. Yeah, it's still delayed. Oh, they're showing Cincinnati versus Pachuca. Why aren't they showing Orlando? bro. Anyway, um, was this pre-Messi? When I worked there, yeah, I worked there pre-Messi, and then I did photography, not for Inter Miami. I was working for a separate news outlet, both like private and for a separate news outlet. Um, Post Messi. So like in 2023, like the year of 2023 is when I got into photography, and I was still in school, and I was looking for internships, and I was looking to get my, experience in photography and in media and whatever. And so I was independently going to the Inter Miami 2 games back when it was readily, like when it was more accessible to be part of media. And I would take pictures of their players and stuff like that, and I would just send it to them. And I didn't become friends with the players, but like they would follow me on Instagram and stuff like that or whatever. And I would just send them photos for like free, like I didn't charge them or anything. And then the more I kept doing that, I would apply to the first team, like Inter Miami first team, pre Messi, and I would get accepted, and I went a couple of times. And then post Messi, like in 2023, like when Messi first arrived, then I started applying again, and they accepted me, and then I went like every game, every home game in 2023, and the same thing with 2024. For 2024, I went to like every home game. So, like as a photographer, so it was a lot of fun. Um, it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed that time. And then I stopped because, well, I stopped because it was very time consuming. Um, and I was trying to focus on my own business at the time because I had a photography business and it wasn't really doing well. And I was trying to get more clients and shit like that, and it wasn't really doing the best. But it was hard because I was juggling the business and a couple of part-time jobs, and then I was still, oh no, I wasn't in school at the time. But I was just juggling my business and then like a couple of part-time jobs, and then like eventually I just gave up on the business, which I kind of regret. But I mean, I'll probably start it up again at some point. I don't know. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. What was I talking about? Yeah. Oh yeah. Post Messi. Yeah. So I worked there pre and post Messi until 2 years ago. 2 years ago now. That song came out on your 12th birthday. The Hotline Bling came out on your 12th birthday. Oh my god, dude! I was in high school when that came out. I was a freshman in high school. I remember vividly. I would sing that in the Bronx, in my high school in the Bronx. Oh, I remember that was like the thing, bro. That was before like TikTok and shit. So like all the memes were on like Facebook. Oh my god, those are the times, bro. Those are good times. That was back in 2015, 16. That's crazy, dude. What a time. What a time to be alive. Hey, Matt, on Chrome, it says in Miami still playing. No, they're not. I'm watching I'm watching the broadcast now. They're on delay. Like this is Cincinnati. This broadcast is Cincinnati. This game on the right is the Miami game. They're still on delay. So we're just kind of chilling here. And we're watching Cincinnati, and then we're also keeping up with the Orlando game. Orlando's beating Monterrey 1-0 right now. And then Cincinnati. Oh, Cincinnati just. Oh no, Pachuca scored against Cincinnati in the 7th minute. So. They didn't. Did they update it? Where they at? Am I dumb? Is this not Cincinnati? Oh, this is Nashville. Yeah, no. Is this Nashville? No, that's Cincinnati. Where the fuck is Cincinnati, dude? Am I dumb? Dallas, Nashville. Oh, they played. They're showing me an old game. Why are you showing me a game that was already played? What the fuck? Oh my god, get out of my screen, bro. Why are you showing me a game? Dude, the broadcast was showing me Cincinnati versus Pachuca. Why? Why were they showing me a game from yesterday? Why aren't you showing me the games from today? that's going on right now. All right, we're going back to Orlando, bro. What the fuck? Anyway, what the fuck? Anyway, there's no lightning. It already passed. Okay, so they're probably just waiting it out because if you guys don't know, because I'm a ref, so it applies to all soccer games across all levels. When lightning hits the area, you have to wait a mandatory 30 minutes for it to leave the area. And even once it leaves the 10-mile radius, you still have to wait the remainder of the 30 minutes. They probably have a lightning detector and stuff like that, so they're waiting for the lightning detector to go like off. And get it, wait for the coast to be clear. But it's a mandatory wait. Like I don't think you can push that time ahead. Ooh, that's a bad foul. Never mind. Orlando just like took down one of the Monterrey players. But then the Orlando player went down. That's kind of weird. Yeah, he took him out. Yeah, the Orlando player took that Monterrey guy out. Excuse me. Why is Apple TV? I have no idea, Rico. Apple TV is fucking weird. It literally says on the broadcast here. Like I'm gonna show you guys what it says. It literally said on the broadcast the Miami and Atlético San Luis is delayed. Like it says it there at the bottom. You're not gonna. It says there at the bottom it's delayed. And then at the bottom here, you can't read it, but it says, here's Cincinnati versus Pachuca. Like, why are you showing me that? Why are you showing me a game that was happened yesterday? But what's it called? The San Luis players are in the tunnel. I think they're waiting to go back out. So I think the game is about to start, or it's about to restart. So we're gonna see what happens. Maybe it'll start in the next couple of minutes. Evander has some worldies, that's why. Oh, yeah. $1 trillion company showing you a game that happened yesterday. Apple TV is bad. I mean, if you guys didn't know, you guys know that MLS and obviously MLS and Apple TV have that partnership, right? That contract. That was like a 10-year contract, I think it was. But now, I think I already did a live stream about this like months ago because this is like old news. But just to like remind you guys, for people that don't know, Apple TV actually cut the contract length. So the contract length doesn't expire, or the contract length didn't expire for like another 5 years, I think. But like now it expires, I believe, next year. I think it's next summer. I have it in my notes somewhere. It's in my notebook somewhere, but it expires next March. Like, so Apple TV were just not happy with the production of MLS and like the numbers that were coming in. So it's just not been good. It just hasn't been good with it's I don't know if it's a complete failure, but like Apple TV like had to give themselves like that out of the contract. And so we don't know what's going to happen after next summer. We just don't know. After the sprint season, it's going to be interesting. I don't know if Apple TV is going to renew. Don't know if they're going to go back to regular broadcasting, like TV broadcasting. Don't know if they're going to sign for another streaming service like Paramount or Peacock. If they do go to another streaming service, they should try to go to like a place like Paramount, because Paramount hosts things like the Champions League, like MLS, or not MLS, like Serie A, like the Women's Champions League, and stuff like that. I think even the Argentinian League, I don't know if they still do that. So them being with Paramount would help out a lot, because if you already pay for Paramount for Champions League and things like that, now you can watch MLS. That also should give more eyes on the game. Whatever. Okay, Inter Miami are in the tunnel. They're walking out of the tunnel now. All right, we should be restarting in a couple of minutes, in like 2 minutes. But what's it called? Yeah, and then for Peacock, I would say Peacock because the Premier League is on Peacock. So Apple TV hasn't worked out. So the end of contract is 28-29 season. Oh, 28-29. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was next year. Because the deal is crap. Who the fuck watches Apple TV for football? That's what I'm saying. Well, the idea was for them to just, because it's international, because Apple TV can be seen from all over the world, and they just wanted to have a global audience for MLS. But I think the mistake that they made, is that they're trying to make MLS relevant worldwide and not in their own country. And it's not okay. It's not really a mistake, because I understand why they're trying to make it worldwide, because of superstar names like Lionel Messi and Suarez and the ball, and even on other teams like Lewandowski and Griezmann and whatnot. So they're trying to appeal to a worldwide audience, because it's like, oh, we have these international players, we have these European players in our team, like come and watch, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, you're not gonna have, like, there are very few like diehard fans that would do that. You know what I mean? That would watch the MLS just because of Griezmann, or just because of DePaul or Suarez, or just because of Lewandowski. There are very few people that do that. A lot more people would do it for Messi, and that's probably why they have it. But because it's just for Messi, I think that's the mistake. So Netflix might throw their hat. The ran WWE for live sports production. Yeah, I saw the WWE are doing a really good job. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a follower of WWE. As a little kid in elementary school, I would follow WWE a lot. Back when it was on like regular television. I forgot the channel now off the top of my head. I think it's like USA TV or something like that. USA, I think something like that. But back when it was on regular television, I followed WWE, like John Cena, Randy Orton, The Undertaker, The Rock, Rey Mysterio, The Miz. I know, like, all those guys, like all those OG guys. And now I've been hearing a lot of good things about WWE, like the way that they're going to streaming, the way that they've changed their production. It's really good. I mean, yeah, they have stuff like Logan Paul and stuff like that on the program, but like, honestly, they're doing a fantastic job. They're doing a fantastic job. Paramount and Peacock would be my top choices for MLS as well. Also, Peacock would have Champions League. Ooh, really? Peacock will have Champions League for the 27-28 season? Really? That's crazy. So does that mean? So that means Paramount is going to be losing Champions League? That's going to be a huge hit for Paramount. That's going to be a huge hit for Paramount. Where can I watch love free streaming? Any websites? Or live stream? I don't know any websites personally for free. I mean, I'm sure there are many out there, but I don't know any illegal websites, like free streaming websites. The rumors are ABC Disney might wrap it up when they bid for the next World Cup. Really? I mean, that's kind of crazy too. Hey Matt, update on Chris and Danny. Chris is still defending Rocco, and Danny wants St. Clair to start. I mean, I don't have a preference of one or the other. I mean, both of them haven't really, like, it's not like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's one hasn't been better than the other. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it's a clear, like, decision choosing one over the other. Okay, everybody's on the field, and we should be starting in like a minute. I think Rocco should keep it going because he has the momentum. Hoyos clearly trusts him. And I think according to Hoyos, like, Rocco plays in the specific style that Hoyos wants to play in, like, tactically. So, I mean, at that point, just keep it going. Oh, I just saw my old boss on TV. VIP box. Wait, what? VIP box? Pirlo TV. What are you talking about? Only people outside of US who watch MLS are Argentinians for one reason. Yeah. Oh, USA Network, and that was basically cable, not regular TV. Oh, whatever. I don't know. I had cable later in life, though. I didn't have cable when I was a young kid. Well, actually, no, I think I did. I don't remember. I think I had cable when I was in like elementary school. So maybe that's why I remember. Because I remember, I don't know if beIN Sports was part of cable. Because I didn't, obviously, I didn't understand it as a kid. I would just turn it on and like, because I remember when I was younger, like younger than elementary school, I didn't have a lot of options on TV. Like I just mainly relied on VHS tapes and like PBS and stuff like that. Like it was just it was just like educational television. But yeah, so I think it wasn't until like when I was in like mid elementary school, like third grade, something like that, like I had like cable. Okay, finally, they put the ball on the field. All right, we're about to start in like 10 seconds. And let's go, referee. All right, we're back. Whoa. 68th minute. We still got about 21 minutes ish. I don't, yeah, time is not going to be added on because the clock stopped. So there will be no added time because of this delay. So don't you guys worry about that. We're not going to be here for another half an hour. Like an extra half an hour. Not a fan of WWE, says Sean, but the Netflix production is quite nice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of it anymore. When I was a kid, I used to like it because I liked John Cena. But like the production, what they're doing with the production and the marketing and all that stuff, like and kind of like not rebranding, but improving their production and changing and having a different vision because it's under new management and stuff. That has been very impressive, and I think it's awesome. Like you always like to see companies like that get better, for you know what I mean. Um, Khoshant with the song Rocky es el perro de Matt. Mike V apparently is the biggest Paramount hater on the planet. Why didn't this start, bro? Come on. Yeah, football is so I don't know, bro. It's very hit or miss. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I think that's crazy that St. Clair hasn't been as good with Miami as he was in Minnesota. Yeah, dude, goalkeeper of the year and like just completely shit the bed. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like he has. I don't want to say completely shit the bed. That's also me being dramatic, but like it's just not goalkeeper of the year material. You know what I mean? It just hasn't been goalkeeper of the year material at all. Um, it's just very average, very average. I mean, he was a free signing anyway. I'm gonna switch to SofaScore because it's ridiculous how that just hasn't started yet. Okay, SofaScore didn't even update their fucking. Oh my god. Okay, here we're just gonna focus on this portion here. Just focus on this portion on the left, or not, or just play a fucking ad. What the fuck? God damn, guys, we need to catch a break here. All right. I remember Prime Cable when I was a kid. I mean, if you were 12 in 2016, like you were still very young. Like you were still very young. Like not gonna lie, no, I already read that. So, we play better when Rocco plays. Nothing to do with who is better. Just he is the talisman. This is Mike. Yeah. Um, I had tape. I had cable television later. Rebranded to Optimum TV. Oh shit. Yeah. I never had. I had Direct TV. Now, not anymore. I haven't had DirecTV in literally years. I don't remember the last time we don't have cable anymore. Like I haven't had cable in over 10 years. It's just not worth paying for cable anymore. It really isn't. Mike V says only ABC, CBS, NBC, PBS, CW, and some UHF public access was regular TV. Dude, the CW is crazy, dude. CW, I watch CW all the time for like superheroes. And like at the time, I think they showed like Yu-Gi-Oh and like Pokemon stuff. I think. Yu-Gi-Oh, I know for sure. Like I watched that when I was a little kid. Like I was in elementary school when Yu-Gi-Oh was a big thing. Um, Obviously PBS I watched obviously a lot. Like PBS Kids was a big thing. Um, like Cyber Chase and shit like that. What else? I don't even remember. There was a lot of fucking PBS shows. There was a lot. Damn, man, I can't even remember. I don't know if No, that was Disney. Uh, the Barringtons or something like that. I think that might be PBS. I don't remember. It's been so long, and TV has been so irrelevant for so long that people don't even know what TV shows are anymore, bro. Was the Magic School Bus PBS? I don't know if Magic School Bus PBS. Now my family has YouTube TV. Yo, Davy, actually, is YouTube TV good? I was thinking about having YouTube TV, but I was very hesitant on it because I don't know. I think it's kind of expensive. I think it's like 100 something, like 120 a year or some shit like that. The Bernstein. Thank you, Mike V. You're fucking goated for that. The Bernstein Bears. Arthur, yes. Damn, Arthur. Oh my god, dude. Arthur was a fucking banger. Arthur. Damn, the Bernstein Bears is a crazy pull. No, that's when you know I'd fucking have ball knowledge, bro. Bernstein Bears is crazy. Caillou was PBS. Oh my god, Caillou was actually PBS. Yo, Caillou was my show, bro. I was watching Caillou all the time as a kid. Wow, yo, that actually unlocked a crazy memory. The Bernstein Bears for sure. Bernstein Bears, Caillou, Arthur was a crazy pull. But Magic School Bus not PBS? Or was that something else? What was Magic School Bus on? Because I watched a lot of that. Well, I don't remember watching it on TV. I just more remember watching that on VHS. Like you would have the VHS tapes, and I would watch Magic School Bus like VHS tapes, especially in school. In school, it was like all VHS. Send some more yerba mate and bobicha to India, bro. I'll try my best. Look, at some point I'll sell. Maybe at some point I'll make my own yerba mate, or like I'll sell yerba mate on the YouTube store, bro, just for you. Caillou had cancer, crazy, bro. Yeah, but it depends on what package you select. We had the sports and news package. Oh, what the hell? What? That's insane, bruh. Yo, Mr. Roger, yo, Rico, that's a crazy poll, bro. That's a W poll. Mr. Rogers was my show for sure. You can ask any, I think like whenever I went to my grandmother's house, like she would put on Mr. Rogers. That's a crazy, man. Mr. Rogers has been so irrelevant, like for kids nowadays, or like in recent times. I know they had that movie with Tom Hanks a couple of years ago, which was a good movie, I think, from what I can remember. I mean, I don't know like the politicals behind it or like the major details behind it, but watching it and seeing Tom Hanks portrayed Mr. Rogers was pretty cool to watch. But yeah, Mr. Rogers was a beast. He was an icon, bro. That man was the king of educational television. Do you know Electric Company? I don't. I've never heard of Electric Company. Hold on, I'm gonna Google that. Hold on. Electric Company? Electric Company PBS. Is that a PBS show? What the hell is this? What the hell? What the hell is this? What the heck is that? I mean, maybe I've heard of. I mean, maybe I watched this at some. Actually, no. I can't even pretend I know what this is. There's no way I know what this is. Zero shot. No, I have no clue. Wait, was what's the name of that show? Wait, let me look up if Magic School Bus was PBS. Magic School Bus PBS. Was Magic School Bus PBS? Yes, the Magic School Bus was originally premiered in the United States on PBS September 1984. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. Magic School Bus is PBS. Um, was Dragon Tales PBS? Dragon Tale was Dragon Tales PBS? Yes, Dragon Tales was also predominantly PBS Kids. See, okay. Reading Rainbow. Oh hell no, I don't know what this is. These puppets though, hold on. Puppets like this was huge in kids television. Oh, where the fuck did it go? Puppets like this was big in kids television. Oh, my face is blocking it. But you guys get the point. I don't know who this guy is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be so honest. Oh, is that supposed to be fucking Curious George? And like, is that Alice in Wonderland? Little Red Riding Hood? Is that the oh, is that the Bernstein Bears? Hold on, let me look up Bernstein Bears, bro. I gotta look up a photo of these Bernstein Bears. Is it Bernstein? How do you say it? Is it Bernstein? Bernstein or Bernstein? Dude, I watched this show so much. That's crazy. I also had books too. That's crazy, bro. That's insane. This is when life was peak, I'm not gonna lie. Life was peak when PBS was like actually relevant. Did they fix the time yet? No, they didn't even fix the time. But we're in the 79th minute right now in the game. For those of you who are not watching the game, we're in the 79th minute. I don't even know if this is keeping up with. Oh yeah, it says it down here. So what does yerba mate taste like? I mean, like it doesn't really have a taste to me. Like it's just you're just drinking tea. It's just herbs. Like you just have to think of it like it's not that it's nothing special, but it's just basically herbal tea. You know what I mean? So like you can get herbs anywhere. Like I'm surprised honestly that you can't get herbs in India or like anywhere over there like because I'm pretty sure it should have I thought it was pretty popular in like in Asia in general. Like herbs, like herbal tea. Or I could be so wrong, um but yeah, but it doesn't really have a taste. It just tastes like tea. It's just like tea. Oh, Sid the Science Kid. Oh my god. Sid the Science Kid. I'm looking for my friends. I'm looking for you. Dude, I remember that shit, bro. Hey, what's that? Oh, fuck, dude. That was a good show. Sid the Science Kid was a great show. I forget the intro how it went. The spinning and I wanna know why. Got the questions and the big ideas. Sid the Science Kid. Something like that. Something it went something like that. One of them is Arthur for sure. Yo Gabba Gabba. Yo Gabba Gabba. I watched Yo Gabba Gabba, but like it wasn't my favorite show. I watched it a lot though, but I don't know why. Like I already forgot the names of the characters. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Jack Black was on there at some point. I didn't realize that was a PBS show. PBS is basically losing money now. I think they got defunded for the most part. Yeah, and honestly, like I'm fucking not surprised, bro. It's you know it's not the same. It's just not the same. Oh, why is Silvetti coming off? Oh fuck, dude, I'm not even paying attention to the game. I'm not even paying attention to the game. Guys, I'm not even paying attention to the game, bro. Did he get hit? Hold on, I'm rewinding because I'm on Apple TV and I got it like that. But it looks like Region and Ashala are gonna come on. I think he just got smacked in the face. I don't think it was anything crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he's being dramatic and he just got smacked in the face. I could be so wrong, but that's what the replay showed. Let me go back to the live portion. I think I'm live now. Yeah, so did they make the subs? Okay, David Ruiz came in. Okay, Region is in. Yeah. So they made the subs, and then Ashala should be popping up soon. But who did he come off for? Who is Ashala coming off for? It has to be. Wait, it says 84th minute. There's no way am I 4 minutes behind? Wait, what? What minute is it? How delayed? I'm gonna restart this live stream. Hold on. Oh my god, yes, I was so far behind. I like rewinded so much. Okay, so Regilon came in for Noah, and then Ashala came in for Silvetti. Oh, so that means, yeah, we're going. That means we're probably going pretty narrow. Because if we're going Region, I wish they just updated the fucking players as they came in, like in the thing. So Silvetti, but didn't Silvetti come on for? Yeah, so that's kind of a waste of a substitution. So now we're probably playing with just the one forward of Messi. He's gonna play like right here, and then like it's just gonna be a midfield 4 or 5, excuse me. And then like you'll probably have somebody like, I don't know. Ashala's in, right? So maybe Ashala will play like as like the DM here. I have no idea. We're gonna have to see. I'm looking at it right now. Wait, let me look at this. Let me look at how we're structured, and then we're gonna go back, and then I'll go back to the comments real quick, because it looks like Messi's just kind of roaming up there. I think Telasco is his partner. Yeah, Telasco is gonna be mainly helping him up there. But then we still have Mikael and Frey moved to center back. Wait, did fucking this guy come? Oh shit, he did come off. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, so Frey's at center back with Mura. Okay, and Mikael. Okay. And then you have Ruiz playing right mid. That's a bad ball from Frey. Outside the box shot. Okay. That was a bad mistake from Frey. Okay. Bruce the Moose. I've never heard of Bruce the Moose. Yes, Noggin with the Moose. Oh. That was the name of the moose from Noggin? Bruce the Moose? That was his name? I never knew that. The only show, dude, Noggin was actually really, really good too. I miss like kids television. I don't think kids have like do kids even have like kids television anymore? I don't even know if that's a thing. Is that even a thing? Like I remember Noggin, bro. Blue's Clues was my show. Blue's Clues was my favorite show, I think, of all time. When I was a kid, I loved Blue's Clues. Solving the clues. I had the Notebook. I had the Mailbox as a kid. I had like T-shirt. Did I have a T-shirt? I don't know if I had a T-shirt actually. Probably not. But I would have like the Notebook. I would have the Notebook, and I would have the Mailbox, and I would like pretend. Like I would just like pretend, like you know what I mean. Like I would put myself in the world of Blue's Clues, and like as as I'm watching the show, like I would reenact like what's going on in the show. It was fucking awesome, dude. Like oh, I loved it. Noggin had a lot of good shows. Noggin had what? Noggin had Backyardigans. Noggin had Oswald. Noggin had fuck, what did Noggin have? Oh, Rugrat. How can I forget Rugrats? No, Rugrats wasn't on Noggin though. That was Rugrats wasn't on Noggin. Rugrats was a Nickelodeon show, right? Or am I bugging? I believe so, but they're mainly on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, bro. I've seen shit like I've seen shit like fucking Coco Melon and shit. Like that shit is awful, bro. Drake and Josh was actually the best show of all time. That's got to be like one of the best Nick shows of all time. That was back when Nick was teen Nick, and like they had like Danny Phantom and like Jake and Josh and like Zoe 101 and like the Amanda Show and all that. That was like peak television. And I never thought it'd be so simple, but find a way, I find a way. If you open up your mind. Dude, that was a fucking that theme song was a banger, bro. It's gonna take some time to realign. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find over your shoulder and know that you don't. I don't know the words. I don't know. I'm picking you up when you're down. So just turn around. I don't know the words, but that theme song was a banger, bro. I remember specifically there were a lot of good episodes from Drake and Josh. Drake and Josh was like Drake and Josh was like there was so many. There was one with like the Game Sphere where they had like I think like a like they were addicted to the Game Sphere, which is basically like the Xbox. They had one where they had like a like a singing competition and they did like the Blues Brothers, like they sung a song from the Blues Brothers and that was iconic. They did one where they're like Josh hit Oprah. Um they had one where they were locked in with like a crazy rainstorm and they sang like We Will Rock You. I remember that one. There was a lot. There was a lot of good ones, dude. A lot of good ones. Josh had a generational glow up. Yeah, dude. He was a chubby kid. And not like there was nothing wrong with that. But the comparison, like from what he was, not even like now, like his glow up just like while he was on the show was crazy. So it's awesome for him, honestly. Cause he was like really big at one point. And yeah, no, now he looks great. He looks really, really good. I love Josh, bro. Josh was like my favorite character. Drake was cool, right? Like Drake was the cool character, and like he was like the rebellion or whatever the fuck. Like he was the rebellious character, and that he was super 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 cool, and he got all the girls and played the guitar and whatever. But Josh was funny as fuck, dude. Like I loved Josh. Josh was awesome. Oh yeah, Noggin rebranded to Nick Jr. So the same network, different channels. I got it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, dude. Yeah, you have that knowledge, bro. You have that knowledge, Davi. I really want Messi to score a hat trick. Now we're on we took it back a gear. I think that's why I'm kind of like not talking about the game a lot because Inter Miami have just we took it back a gear. We're up by 2. You know, there was the rain delay, the momentum like kind of died in the game overall. Um we're just kind of on cruise control right now. We're just holding. We used up I think all of our subs. Um we just need to hold. We just need to hold, not get hurt, and the game it will be sealed. Remember, we have Monterrey on Saturday, bro. Like Monterrey on Saturday is going to be crazy. That's the most important game. Like, yeah, we're gonna win 4-2 right now, but we need to win on Saturday. Like that's going to be that's going to be the defining game for sure. Richard says Inter Miami had a poor second half. It seems poor because we switched gears. Like I said, like we took a step back. Like we let our foot off the gas because we're up by 4. We're up by 3. We were up by 3 goals, and then they got one back. Brilliant goal from San Luis. and then we were just on cruise control. So it's not just like, it's not a poor half. I wouldn't say it's a poor half, but we're just trying to control. We're just trying to hold the lead as they're about to score another one. Actually, holy. But I see where you're coming from, because at the same time, right? Like when we do let off the gas and we invite the pressure from any team at any level, like they could be a really bad team, but when we let go of the gas and we give the game to the opponent, we just fold under the pressure. Like it's just, we can't handle it. You know what I mean? Like we give them too many opportunities. We allow too many mistakes. It's you know, it's so I get why you would say it's the half is poor. Dude was offside, but also Rocco touched it. I mean, it still would have been offside. Wait, but Rocco touched it, but they didn't call offside, right? Well, I don't fucking know, bro. Still 1-0 in Orlando. Chilling. Yeah, let's look at the other games that's happening too, because there's like two other games that's going on. Dallas is beating Querétaro. I've never heard of Querétaro in my life. I'm gonna be so completely honest with you. Don't even know if they're a good team. I'm gonna be so honest. So Dallas are beating them in the 70th-ish minute. Nashville are still scoreless in the 65th minute. Doesn't look like they're playing. This looks like an entirely rotated team, or this is just what Nashville looks like. You know, Sam Sturridge's on the bench, Muhammad's on the bench, Mule is on the bench. I don't recognize Willis is on the bench. I don't recognize the other players. Oh, Espinosa's injured. Espinosa being injured is kind of big. But yeah, okay. And then it's, but Monterrey are down a man. Monterrey are down a man. This just happened a minute ago. For violent conduct. Bro got sent off for violent conduct. I gotta see if I can find that clip. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find that clip for you guys. Hold on. I never thought that it'd be so simple, but I found a way. I found a way. I never thought. Let me go back to the Inter Miami game. And it be so. Find a way. I found a way. We are in the 95th minute. Just 1 minute left before the game is over, muchachos. We are almost there. It has been a long stream, but I appreciate every single one of you that has been a part of it, that has been just chilling with me, that has been just having a good time. Because at the end of the day, this is what it's about. At the end of the day, it's about having a good time, just chilling, watching the game, and just like talking ball. You know what I mean? Talk about life, talk about ball. Yeah, let me see if what was his name? Diaz, or I'm just gonna put Monterrey red card versus Orlando. See if it pops up. I never thought that it'd be so simple, but oh wait, I think it. Oh, did it show? Is this it? Okay, I think this is it. Low key. Wait, I think this is it. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this. Actually, you wait. Did the game end? Oh, the game ended. Inter Miami. All right, vamos, muchacho. Game ended. Inter Miami won 4-2 against San Luis, Atlético de San Luis, and win their first game of the league's cup, putting them in first place in the MLS standings. So far, so good. A great start for Inter Miami. Great start for us in the league's cup. But like I said, our biggest game is the next game. A great game from Messi. Great game from Messi. Fantastic game from Noah Allen. And just overall, it was a very solid performance for at least the first half. And then obviously in the second half, we had to adjust. The thunderstorm came, all the rain came. And then once we were up 4-1 by halftime, we ended up, letting go of the gas and just kind of going on cruise control, which did allow some pressure. San Luis did end up scoring a second goal in the second half, just a couple of minutes into the second half. But Lionel Messi now has 14 career League Cup goals, the most of all time. Lionel Messi also has 921 career goals according to 433. Messi Brace makes 921 career goals just 2.5 weeks after the World Cup final. Lionel Messi is back at Inter Miami starting 11 and of course straight back to scoring. 921 career goals, 418 career assists. Incredible. Absolutely incredible stuff from Lionel Messi. And of course you have Noah Allen with a hat-trick of assists. A hat-trick of assists from Noah Allen is absolutely fantastic. I wonder if they made a post about him. I don't think they did. That's kind of crazy because literally he had 3 assists, but let's just show him off right here, bro. Noah Allen, dude. Un aplauso para Noah Allen, man. This guy was goated, bro. I'm actually going to buy a Noah Allen jersey. Like, for real, I'm going to buy one. I hope this guy does a meet and greet soon because I really want his signature on my Noah Allen jersey. Like, I really want his signature on my Noah Allen jersey, bro. I've been the biggest Noah supporter for the longest time since he's first brought up. And I'm really glad that finally people are seeing him and they're recognizing him. And he's balling, dude. He's just balling. Mike V says because we defend like ass. Yeah, because we were letting go of the gas and we were dropping back a lot more and we were just inviting the pressure a lot more. So naturally, we were just going to not concede, but we were just gonna. Our defense was looking a lot worse. I'm not gonna lie to you, Caicedo did have a worse game this time around than he did against Columbus. But I don't want to fucking come at him that hard because it is his second ever professional game of his career. He's only 18 years old. He has a lot to learn. The decision making, the positioning, the discipline, to know when to hold, to know when to push and to bite and to pressure the opponent, because he was definitely getting out of position a couple of times and kind of biting a little bit too much and leaving a lot of space behind him with very little coverage. And Mikael did his best to cover that. Are you going to do Barcelona game watch along? I mean, if you guys are interested in that, I'm a Barca fan, so I don't mind doing Barca watch alongs at all. If you guys are interested in doing that stuff, if you guys want to see Barcelona content, like me, reacting to Barcelona stuff, making videos about Barcelona, I have zero problem doing that. Zero problem doing that. But because I'm also gonna do what is that? Jewels. I've never heard of Jewels before. Davi, thank you for the 2 jewels. I don't know what that is, but thank you so much, Davi. You've been an absolute GOAT, bro, for real. You are the real fucking MVP. Dude got sent off for saying Mickey Mouse is wait. Before we get into that, before we get into the content, the content I'll be making, let me see if I can pull this World Cup, this red card. Hold on. Is this it? Is that the red card right there? No. Oh, play on that. There's a different. Well, okay. The referee goes to the monitor. I wonder what they said, because that didn't look bad at all. Damn, that did not look like a fucking red, dude. Anyway, wait, hold on. Go back. Miami were so passive in the second half, says Banges. Yeah, dude. I mean, we were up by 3 goals, or then it was 2 goals. So we had to be passive. They didn't want to. Guys, remember, we're playing Monterrey on Saturday. We can't go all out. We need to rest our legs, dude. Man, keep hairstyle like Alvarez. You look more appreciated, bro. Casemiro just gave Messi an uncomfortably long hug. That's cute, right? Yes, Barca stuff. Okay, Arya wants Barca stuff as well. You want to do the watch along? I don't know if I'll do. I don't know. I'm not gonna do a watch along of the friendly games, especially because I'll most likely be working during those times. But then once the season starts, I can do watch alongs, no problem. Especially for Champions League, guys. Like for sure, like if Champions Leagues, like I'm gonna be working, obviously, right? Like Champions League in my time happens around like 3 or 4 p.m. on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. If I'm not working, or like if I can get off of work earlier, I will 100% be doing Champions League watch alongs, like for big games for sure, because I love Champions League. Um, and then I'm gonna be doing more videos on like Argentina stuff. I have to make a video about Julian Alvarez, because um apparently Julian is like closer and closer to Barcelona. Like he's way closer to Barcelona now, and Atletico Madrid are about to sign Victor Osimhen supposedly. Um, and then Christian Romero is about to go to Atletico Madrid as well. And then who else? Who was the other one? Mastantuono went to Fiorentina on loan. Molina went to Roma on I think it's a long-term deal. I have to double check that information, but I have to make that video. I'm gonna post that on Friday for you guys. And then and then just whatever, just like whatever comes up. But now that pretty much once Julian Alvarez goes to Barcelona, bro, like I'm gonna be watching Barcelona so carefully, like more carefully than I was before. Like before, I was watching, like I'm a Barca fan, and before I would watch Barca, like when Messi played, I was watching Barca religiously. Once Messi left, I watched them very casually, especially now with all the subscription bullshits, having like a million different fucking subscriptions. Like it's just been like whatever. But once Julian confirms that he's at Barca, bro, I'm watching every fucking Barca game like religiously now, for real. Bro, your dog's been yeah, bro, he's there. That's what he does, dude. Yeah, no, it's past his bedtime. It's 10:30, bro. We're normally in bed by now. Being Argentinian, did you ever watch? I've never watched that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what that is. Is that bad that I don't know what that is? The red was reversed. Not sure. No, I wasn't watching it live. My bad. Yeah, no, I didn't know. He said that you're the default Canada keeper because Sinclair is so bad. Just reasonable. Supposedly there was meeting scheduled with Barca and Atletico on board. Yeah, because Atletico like talked to Deco or something like personally, and like is really pushing the move, is really forcing the move, and I think now Atleti is kind of moving forward to because of this whole Victor Osimhen, because now that they have a Julian Alvarez replacement, I think they're just looking, now they're actually going through with it a little more. So it kind of makes sense. But like I said, I'm going to make a video about it on Friday because tomorrow I work all day, so I'm not going to be able to make a video tomorrow. But keep an eye out for Friday. I'm gonna see if I can make a video. I don't even know. I honestly don't even feel like posting a reaction video like for Inter Miami. I'm just kind of like, I think we're just gonna wait till Saturday, to be honest, to do that sort of thing, because Saturday's the big game. Matt, you being Italian checks how you look like Christopher. You are not the first one to say that I look like Christopher Moltisanti. I get that at work. Like people at my job they call me Christopher Moltisanti. When I worked for the Marlins, for the Miami Marlins, they also like when I would walk around, all the fans would call me Christopher Moltisanti. They just yell at me and be like, Christopher, and then they like, yeah, bro, like you're not the first one. That's crazy. People say I look like Julian Alvarez. People say I look like Christopher Moltisanti. And I don't know if there's another comparison, but those are the two most common lookalikes that I get, and I don't. Like I'm not offended by it. I love both of those compliments for sure. Oh man, but guys, it's time to go to bed, bro. It's 10:30. We've been live for 3 hours. Oh man, I'm tired, bro. Guys, I'm gonna be posting a video on Friday. We're gonna be going live on Saturday as well. I'm gonna try to be home in time for the watch along. Oh, Noah Allen's doing the interview. I'm gonna try to be home in time for the watch along. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna go to the game or not. I might go to the game. I might not. Um, I'm not sure. It's gonna be a very last minute thing. So just make sure you guys have the notification bell turned on, so then you'll know if I do end up going live for the watch along. If not, like I'm gonna be going live after the game, like for sure. Like that's something that is guaranteed. So yeah, I just wanted to keep you guys updated on that. But anyways, guys, it's excuse me. Oh, it's 8 a.m. in India. That's crazy, bro. Shout out to you, Hoshan. Shout out to you, Hoshan. But anyways, guys, muchachos, we're gonna wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me with this really long live stream, this really long watch along. You stuck with me through the delays. We talked about a bunch of other things as well, some Argentina stuff, some Barca stuff. That we'll be talking more of it in the near future. I really appreciate you guys. Honestly, you guys make this so much fun and very relaxing and very casual, and I love it. I love it. I love it. More will come on the way. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. I'll see you guys on Friday for the next video. Like I said, and then I'll see you guys on Saturday for the Monterrey game, Inter versus Monterrey. That's gonna be a huge game. You won't want to miss it. Make sure you have that notification bell turned on. I'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your night, muchachos, and good morning to a lot of you. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, muchachos, vamos Inter Miami, carajo. Ciao, muchachos.